And those are the conversations this meeting will be having today. The dialogue is timely across the globe. It's not just Nigeria that is having this conversation. The financing landscape for development is shifting in unprecedented ways and manner. We are witnessing deep cuts in official development assistance, most notably the recent 90% reduction in funding by USAID. USAID is the biggest funder. I'm sure we're in the sector, so let me not give us the statistics on this. Followed by similar contractions from the UK, from Germany, from Netherlands, name them. All these countries are cutting costs. And the money they are cutting, so development aid says that they should budget 0.7%, they call it not 0.7, 0.7% of their budget for development aid, for foreign aid. Now, they started shifting from that, and they started shifting in the sense that when they give you any form of assistance, so if they give you military assistance, they put it as development aid. If they if they are visiting you, they are sending embassy and all of that, they put it as part of development aid. So some countries, that's how they quantify that development aid. But right now, even at that, they are cutting down on that 0.7, and only about 3 or 4 countries are able to meet that 0.7. Now, US was not even at 0.7. They have now further shattered it, dropping by 90%. That is huge. And our health sector, those of us working in the health sector, USAID was contributing a sizable chunk to our health sector development in the country. And of course, once that money is removed, in the humanitarian sector too, once that money is removed, we all notice the difference. And as aid budgets shrink and global priorities around the world realigns, also interests and geopolitical competition. Some of this money isn't going to, like the UK, they are buying more weapons. If you notice, this is the politics of it. The whole alliance in the world is shifting from that whole global alliance. It was shifting from the global alliance to individual preservation. So countries are now thinking of themselves. So
it is a timely platform to assess Nigeria's readiness to meet its development financing obligations under key regional and global frameworks, including the African Union's Agenda 2063, ECOWAS Vision 2050, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These frameworks provide tested roadmaps and strong development templates. Yet, Nigeria's current reality reveals a troubling gap between commitment and capacity. The hard truth is that Nigeria is not on track to fulfill these obligations across sectors such as health, education, agriculture, water, and security. We continue to see severe financing gaps that hinder our development ambitions. We cannot achieve meaningful progress or investment in these critical sectors, both at the national and subnational levels. Our financing challenges are deeply noted in systemic issues such as corruption, inadequate budgetary allocation, and implementation of non-transparent procurement processes and outdated or unavailable data. They continue to undermine our planning and policy in many states. Most troubling is the collapse of development blueprints at the state level and do not have a measurable development plan.